Hey, how's it going? Dan Mayo here. This is RuMayoNation. And if you can see a steel in my eyes, a steely resolve, or focus and intent, that's because I'm putting it on. I'm so adamant that this episode is going to be like laser focused, because the last one, fucking Jesus, Hellfire was an absolute shit show of nothing. Yeah. I was chatting to my neighbour who listens. Shout out James. And to be fair, watched it with my wife, and at the end of it, I'm like, that was just mental illness on tape, wasn't it? And my wife was like, no, that was quite. It was quite all over the place, that one. And then I was chatting with my neighbour. Basically, I was doing some fucking boring admin work, and then I realised I had a good excuse to go bother him for 5 minutes. And his room is like an ADHD dream. It's not too dissimilar to mine, but he's got loads of cool shit. He's got like 3D printers and stuff like that. So there's so much cool shit where I could just go, oh, so what's this then? Like, I'm about to leave. Oh, what are these? He's got these like glass cubes that are like worth thousands of pounds. And his address is... I remember there's... Oh, here we go. Got my digression pad. Not even got started yet, so we weren't anywhere to even worry. Got a new energy drink. We'll get to that in a second. We had the street I grew up in on. I thought about that. Like, is that? Oh wow, how's focus going? No, like I was thinking about this. I think if you're posh, you live in. I was thinking about language around class structures. It was originally for a stand-up bit potentially, and it could still be. So don't think, oh, this ain't very funny. It's because it's really a fledgling thought. I remember in my notes somewhere. Like, in fact, do you know what? They'll be in my notes somewhere. Like, I think you live in the village, you live on the estate. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's on. Like, there's slight colloquialisms that are just slightly different. Let me go all notes. If I go like on the estate, I swear I would have typed that in. Oh, I don't know, maybe. Like, yeah. I've written doctor using phone light for torch, and yeah, I didn't like that. Like, bit Megan. Like, get a torch. Like, if I've gone camping, which could be a byproduct of going to like a music festival where the camping isn't the principal purpose for the visit, and I forget a torch, that's like irresponsible. But if you're a doctor that's turning up day in, day out for a job of work that you've done 7 years to get into the position of, have a torch. You shouldn't be relying on your phone having enough battery to look at my tonsils. I've written on the estate in the village. And I've written step on broken beer bottles, step in. I'm guessing I'm going to try and play with the language. You're on the dole. You're in the local crochet club. There's something in that. But yes, the estate I grew up on, the street I grew up on. We also don't do grammar properly either, but that's because we're thick. The estate I grew up on, people over the road, the ones who had the kid who used to scratch his nails across the concrete when he got dragged inside from playing out. That's a reference to last season. I can't get into it because this is a focused show, people. They were moving house and they were burgled. They left some stuff in the house when they were mid-move, and it got burgled by someone else on the street. I think I might have spoken about this, maybe, I don't know, who had their French dresser just in their living room, and then it was hey, that's ours, and they're like, no, it isn't, shut up. Well, ours is missing, and the exact one is now here. Nah, coincidence? Is it? Yeah. Is it also your child that's running across all the cars and just lit up a ciggy despite being 7 years old? I have spoken about this. Yeah, that is him. Do you know what? The profile of your family, there's no way you could be on the rob. But yeah, if those glass things go missing, it weren't me. I don't know why they're worth that much money. That's where it proves my point that art is just money laundering. That's all it is. It's money laundering. Who can tell you that a blob of fucking paint on the wall isn't worth 2.5 million? Oh, it's expressive. That red paint is actually about it's a fusion between like the communist blockade where Leningrad was starved out and people died. It also coexists on that plane of like femininity and the passing of a woman's menstrual. So it's some slosh of red fucking paint on a canvas. It could be worth 50p at a car boot. You go, would you take 40? Takes the fucking. It's just a bit of glass. Just a fucking glass.
Pepsi bottle, a Coca-Cola glass. I don't give a damn.
But yeah, I'm being focused. This show is going to be so focused. Like, it's going to be like fucking limitless. By the way, remember these gold bars that said a biddy biddy bad boy? And I was like, lauding the fact they're only 95 calories. Yeah, that's good. Unless you're popping them like fucking Mr. Sir pops sunflower seeds on holes. Where? Where the fuck has that come from? Where the fuck has that come from? Mr. Sir. He was the character in Holes with Stanley Yelnats in it, which is the name backwards on itself, like Arsenal Lenesra. That's, you understand how letters work in formation. But Mr. Sir pops sunflower seeds, does he? That is what he has, isn't it? But I was popping them gold bars like I was fucking Mr. Sir. I've opened Google Chrome. It's taking its sweet time. Mr. Sir Holes sunflower seeds. Yeah, it's just a bag of seeds and he's just popping because he's trying to quit smoking, isn't he? Yeah, and I was popping them like that. So yeah, there might be 95 calories in isolation, but I'm fucking. They're just so bloody bitty though. So bad, boy. Gold bars, not these fucking sunflower seeds. They look rank, to be honest. But what are you going to do? Good film, by the way, Holes. Good book. Good film, good book. Good name, good dog.
So, great man, great dog. That's what we're talking. So.
Yeah, we had to read a bit of it at school, and then I really kind of ran with it. It became a bit of a hyper-focus of mine for a little while. So anyway, this new energy drink. 0 sugar, so again, we know it's healthy. Load of B vitamins, vitamin C as well, plus some ginseng and taurine. It's Rockstar again. It's strawberry lime, and I already know this is going to be like at least biddy, if not biddy bad boy. The lime we weren't sure about. Nah, that's good. That's good shit again. I've run out now, so I need to find my next rogue one, so watch this space. Yeah, do you know what? I feel like to have that focus, we're going to need to have a little bit more transition to just get my eye back in. All I do is I stop talking, and then I click my fingers, and then I start talking again. But, like, you're going to get like a bit of a and like a little graphic and all that. But just know that I don't take a minute. I take about 2 seconds to go click, click, so I know the cut point in the edit. Then I'm back at it. Why does that not work? That's weird, isn't it? Anyway, call me back after I've centered myself. Oh my god! So, oh my god, a cheeseburger. You can get me on TikTok at RuMayoNation Pod, and I did a video. Oh, like this isn't my fault. Mawav, can we do a car boot on the 22nd? Like maybe. Let me look later. This is her fault, and she'll be watching this, at least listening to this. This is your fault. Let me look later. Recording pod. You are now on the pod because you exist. Imagine this is all one big ruse. Yeah, we've got to do a car boot. We have so much shit, man. Like, we have so much shit. Like, not shit, just toys. I buy Libertine stuff all the time. And there's just some stuff she just doesn't need anymore. Just bits. And we cleaned up last time. I told you that I was going for, like, get your piss and just slogging the fucking shit out of it. Like, have this, have that, whack, whack, whack. Flogging is the word I went to go for. I thought slogging, like, batting things away, if you want my inner workings. I've also not gone to the gym before recording because I've left my bloody gym gloves and gym card in my wife's bag, which she has then taken to work. I was going to kind of change the order up anyway, maybe go to the gym after doing this, because then I thought like the caffeine could come in rather than like I drink it now, get none of the effects, and then I'm just buzzing about like a dickhead until I go get my daughter from preschool. So I could have like channeled it. But you can get me on TikTok at RuMayoNation Pod. And this, I got a comment on I did a video about like lager or tasting like fizzy piss. And like, you know when you get people that are just well into beer, like I think I might have drawn the ire, is that a word when someone's angry at you? With the person who invented lager, because he wrote, what the fuck you talking about? No question mark, do better. And I replied, it's all in the video, mate. I thought I was quite clear. I've never got it, he quotes me. Keep drinking your VK Orange, pal. Like, why are you so bothered? Like I asked him, did you invent lager? Like, different drinks for different needs.
Different drinks for different needs. Yeah.
Why are you, like... they're quite... I don't get that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't get that. I just said all lager tastes like shit to me, and you've gone like, you've met a frog like in front of the bullet. Like, Budweiser doesn't care what I think. Do you think Liquid Death had any drop in sales because I said it was just a fucking con, a gimmick? Like, no one get like, stick to VK Orange, mate. Well, all right, they're nicer. Like, oh, what, you don't want to eat shit? Stick to your fucking lovely salted caramel fudge then. Like, oh, is that what I've got to do? I've got to have this, like, refreshing fizzy drink. Like, oh, when will I learn? Fuck, it's so weird, isn't it? Why you drink a real beer like a fucking man? I'll tell you why, because I did a video on my Arsenal TikTok about Luis Enrique winning the Champions League with PSG and the fact that he had lost his daughter to bone cancer when she was 9, and I nearly cried in the video. I had to go outside and do some spitting on the ground to get the man points back. But yeah, go, why don't you stick to your fucking orange VKs, mate? Like, alright, yeah, I will. Cheers for the advice. But, I mean, to be fair, it's quite sage advice, isn't it? If you don't like lager, drink orange fizzy Alka-Pops instead. Or just have Fanta, to be honest, because again, the alcohol just ruins it a little bit anyway. Look at my lips. But, yeah, I don't know. That weird culture, do you know what I mean? Like, oh, you want you some this then, pal? Like, the negative connotations of me having a drink that I enjoy. That's underrated, by the way. Just doing what you like. I said this last week. Just going home. You had enough? I've had enough. Have you had enough? Yeah, I've had enough. Let's go home. Doing what you like, drinking what you like, eating what you like, within reason. Be healthy. Like, respect yourself enough to not, like, put too much bad shit in yourself all the time. But, like, if you go out and, like, there's a drink you like porn star martini, they are fucking unreal. Have that. Do you like it? I do. Do you like lager? Not particularly. Are they roughly the same price? Never in a million years, but don't worry about that for this point. Have the one you like. Like, I don't like, oh, summer fruits fucking recordling, is it? Oh, you fucking woolly. Like, would you... like, do you know what? It's like I say, I don't know if you just need age or, like, to have so little going for you that it doesn't matter. Because the way I walk around, I've got my trainers on still now, to this day. To this day! They've got massive holes in the toes. Like, I wear, like, the most rogue fucking shit. Because I just don't care. Don't care. It's underrated to not give a fuck. Like, what the fuck are you doing drinking that porn star martini? Well, I'm having a good time. It tastes delightful. And I'm going to be a right slag once I've had a couple more of these. Be dutty whining and slut dropping on the dance floor. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. And like it. Oh, by the way, a bit Megan this.
Megan?
Buying eye drops should not be as, like... It shouldn't feel as much of an interrogation as it does. I've got to buy a lot of eye drops. I'm keeping the eye drops business in business. It was in business. And, there's the clip.
They want to do some business.
What sort of business?
Sex.
You're joking, but you've just eaten it, yeah?
No, I'm alright. I'm
You
alright.
got all curry around your mouth and that. I
I'm
can't
alright.
be dealing with that.
Come on, babes.
How much is that?
Hi, babes. I feel a bit always... I was a bit tight laughing at that one because, like, that's someone who's clearly not living their best life, you know? You know, they've got part of the porn star martini world going on, but it's not the martini part, and star is very questionable, I guess. But, like... Yeah, eye drops. Eye drops are like... You go to buy them, and it's like... They feel like... It's not fucking... This, like, precious metal. It's gloop. It's eye gloop. It's just little bloop bloops in your eye. But you go to the till and you're like, oh, yeah, can I get some eye drops, please? And then they look at you like, and why would you want that? So, oh, yeah, that's the final piece in this nuclear bomb I'm building at home. Like, well, because someone I know, like, it's not me, as you'll see, I've not got pink eye like someone fucking farted on my pillow. Obviously, someone near me in my life requires the eye drops. So I'm like, yeah, I just need some eye drops, please. And then they're like, oh, okay, why? I'm like, oh, because, like, my wife has got conjunctivitis. And then they're like, does she have gunky eyes? And I'm like, yeah, because she has conjunctivitis. And I'm like, she got it from my daughter, who is currently on eye drops because she has conjunctivitis. Have you met 3-year-olds? Whatever they get, you get. It's not up for debate. Usually, just as they're about to recover from what they have, then you get it. That's the way the world works. The universe doesn't fucking quit. But like sort of like a pinkness, irritability to the eye. Yeah, conjunctivitis. She has conjunctivitis. We have a 3-year-old. We know what conjunctivitis is. Can I just have the drops, please? Like, what nefarious means could I have for wanting these drops? Oh, he's going to go and abuse them, isn't he? Oh, I'd be fucking blinking in his eyes like it's 1999. Fucking porn star martini in one hand, eye drops in the other. nasal spray in the toilet. Just give me the drops. Why do you always feel like I've got to justify it? Like what? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe Google has the answer for that. Why are eye drops behind why they're so expensive? Dog ones, by the way. That's like, mate, here's a little life hack, and I'm nowhere medically fucking trained. Can I just shock you? I have a torch on my phone, so I'm halfway there. Whoa! Eye drops for dogs, for like pink eye and like, conjunctivitis. Normal eye drops. Because I'm going to call it, right? Eyes be eyes. Eyes are eyes, aren't they? Like, my dog's eyes could swap with my eyes, and the colours would be slightly different, but functionally they work the same. So just normal eye drops will work on dogs, like conjunctivitis. And when we had to give Libertine hers, they were like, it can be quite tricky, blah, blah, blah. I'll stop you there. I've had to administer eye drops to a 22 kilo Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Okay? My daughter's pretty strong, but there's fucking levels to this shit. All right? If I've got them in his eyes, I'll be fine. But yeah, why so behind the counter? Some eye drops keep behind the counter because they require a prescription. Yeah, but why do they and require a prescription? Now, how could you abuse them is what I'm basically saying. Due to their potential for serious side effects, the possibility of masking underlying conditions, and the need for proper diagnosis and dosage. Over-the-counter OTC. Eye drops are generally for more minor irritations or dryness, while prescription drops are for more complex conditions like, I was about to say guacamole then. Fuck off, fly. Guacamole, infections, or post-operative cure. Okay, so basically, I'm guessing the point is that... No, I still don't get the point. Just give me the fucking eye drops. Fuck off, fly. You've got like a million eyes as well. I hope you get the worst conjunctivitis. Good luck getting drops, you cunt. I could get a microphone spam as well. Like where I've started making waves on the social media world with all the followers I've got. I need to be more active on there, to be fair. But time is not my friend. But now I'm getting like emails. Where was that one? Was it in my Gmail? Let me find it. Yeah. So I got this email. RuMayoNation Pod, we have a handmade audio pro mic and want to work together with you. Would you kindly consider lending your expertise to the Talent Money program? And this is from Derek at tzawiodi.com. Greetings, RuMayoNation Pod. May this message reach you feeling well and happy. It may. This is Derek Woodside from tzaudioed.com. Reaching out to introduce myself and explore how we can work together. Our company is one of the distributors of TZ products. Look, your content pops up in our recommendations as we explore trending creators and have recently... That's where I know it's bollocks. Straight off the bat. TikTok's algorithm doesn't know where to fucking begin with me. Because the way to check it, right? So when I do my Arsenal stuff, it's quite apparent. So... I'll do a video on like Raheem Sterling, and then on the little like suggested searches, it'll say like Raheem Sterling Arsenal goals. TikTok's hilarious, but like it kind of the search recommendation will kind of be based on what they think you're roughly driving at in the video. When it comes to my RuMayoNation videos, it just has nothing in there, nothing left. So I know that's bollocks. Your content popped up on recommendation. This is in bold for some reason. Would our involvement in finding a handmade pro mic contribute positively to your plans? Well, I don't want to be a show off here, but like I've got one of the best in the biz because my mother-in-law bought me. I think in a sort of a desperate attempt to make me a viable partner for her daughter. Thinking about it, she's been really supportive, but like there's two ways of thinking about that, isn't there? Like where it's like, oh, she just really believes in me, like, and she feels like I've got everything I need. Maybe just I need the support, or she's like, right, what's it going to take for you to do something worth fucking while? Because my daughter is legally bound to you. All right, can you please just sort your shit out? Here's a fucking expensive microphone you can never otherwise afford. Well, joke's on you, Claire, because Derek's coming through with the fucking goods. In response, we'd also like you to use this item to showcase something interesting through a video recording. Again, that's where I'm going to fall short. Interested in checking out the new videos produced by our former partners? Please follow this link. Not clicking that. Look, I like a passive-aggressive email where the grammar's not quite right to be professional. Look, if you ever think about upgrading to premium microphone, this could open doors to good chances for us to work together. Don't you agree? That sounds like a sinister guy should be stroking his cat. Like, yeah, let's go full method acting here. Hang on. Oh, do you know what we've got this here? Let's just fucking use it, eh? It's been really focused so far. I think it actually has. Look. if you ever think about upgrading your premium microphone, this could open the doors to good chances for us to work together. Don't you think? Like, it's not optional. Your car has been towed. You live here now. We discovered your email address via your social media account. That's also why I'm getting so many bullshit phone calls. Here's a clever opportunity. You could pocket $500, $1,000, $2,000 for amazing video work. Yours faithfully, Derek. Listen, Del boy. Firstly, maybe if you're running some sort of racket, some sort of front, don't use a name quite so synonymous with hustling, wheeling and dealing like Del boy. Just a bit of advice for you. But no, I'm good. But you know, it's good to be in the circle now. I'm in the game now. People are recognising it, and you know, for sure now it's Derek with these fucking cons. But one day it could be Spotify with some fucking cashish. You know, it's a stepping stone. It's a stepping stone.
Eat shit, Derek.
Oh my god, my life hit a new low. That's an all-time low.
I'm at an all-time low.
Hang on, my phone started flashing. Oh, someone else in that lager video, by the way, said I love those two bog bottles that had the ring pulls. I just couldn't quite. Do you know what I mean? I just couldn't quite get on board with them. I don't like how they monopolised the game. My wife, who does exist, has laughed at me saying she's now involved in the pod. What's now coming? Shipped. Something's been shipped on my PayPal. I've not bought anything. Derek sent me the microphone. This is not optional. Hang on. What have I actually got? What have I got on order for myself? I used to love getting pissed and ordering myself stuff, and then when it arrives, it's like, I don't remember buying this. But I'm glad I did. Drunk me's a fucking riot. Oh, maybe I bought some shorts. I think this from Vinted. There were some Arsenal shorts, but they have like someone else's initials in them. So I'm gonna have to use acetone. Is that like nail varnish remover to like peel the letters off? Because I needed some shorts, and I don't like full like price sports clothing. So expensive because of the chavs. I want to wear it functionally, but because it's like trendy, it's so fucking expensive. But yeah, I hit a new low, and I realised it when I was sat eating chocolate spread on toast while having a shit. And like, you're probably gonna now go, oh, you're fucking disgusting. I know. It weren't like I went, oh, I need a shit, better make some toast real quick. I was already eating the toast. So I think I'd got back from football and I was hungry, and I had toast, and I go for like, I do it like a colour palette. So I make 2 slices of toast, and then I have just butter. I have butter with peanut butter, like on half, and then so butter and peanut butter, that's like 2 halves of 1 slice of toast. Then I have peanut butter and chocolate spread, and then just chocolate spread. So it starts like savoury, and then into more sort of like you know, sort of savoury starter, like your intro bread. Then you get your sort of dinner bread. Then you get your pudding bread, right? And I got to the pudding bread part of it, and then but I needed a shit probably at like towards the back end of the main meal part of my toast. So then I was like, oh, but I was trying to like, eat it quicker because I needed to go, and it just feels. I know it's 2 separate divisions, right? But it feels as though if you eat when you're shitting, it's just going to go straight through. But obviously, there's like so many yards of intestines. But it just feels it should be out. It is disgusting, right? But I was like, oh, and like, but if you put that toast down, it's going to be horrible and cold by the time you're done in the toilet, right? So then I was just like, okay, I've only got like 3 or 4 mouthfuls left. So I'm like, oh, I just have to. No, I was getting to the point where like turtling, like it was. I couldn't. I'm very good at holding it, right? It's a pretty shit skill to have. Pardon the pun, but like where I was like 16, 17, and I had all sorts of fuckery going on with my bowels. I don't know what was, I think I had like parasites. And before you go, oh, you're fucking gross, everyone has them. If you did a parasite cleanse, the sort of weird like amoeba type shit that'd fall at your ass would blow your mind. I want to do one really, really badly, but like apparently it can cause flu-like symptoms for the first few days as they're killing off all the kind of offspring of the parasites in your intestines. I did not mean to go into this, but like, yeah, it's like really, really good for you to do because your parasites can like affect anxiety and your concentration skills because you're the host. They want to live off you, but they want to live off of you on their terms as much as possible. Like there are parasites that can get into a fish and make it suicidal to get caught by a bird. I think I spoke about this in the past, like not just on the podcast, but like after parties and stuff. But like they need to reproduce in warm-blooded mammals, and fish are obviously cold-blooded. So they get in the fish at first, and then they make the fish suicidal and jump up and out of the water to get caught deliberately so they can like fuck your shit up. But like what I think it was, I had to like gut all myself out to get an endoscopy and a colonoscopy. I had to point to the right ends there, and they really, really had to get the right cameras for the right thing, and you know at least give it a wipe before going one way to the other. But like once I'd cleared myself out, all the symptoms stopped. But I'd like, if I needed to go, I needed to fucking go. So I got really quite good at holding it. But I had to just buckle. It was an empty house. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to set bad examples with anyone here. Like, they don't watch the podcast. And I was just sat on the toilet, having a shit, eating. Do you know, the worst thing it could have been was chocolate spread because the visual stimulus, quite similar, obviously. They both ruined each other a bit. Like alcohol slightly ruins the flavour of certain drinks. Your chocolate spread toast will slightly ruin your shitting experience. Your shitting will slightly negatively affect your chocolate spread toast eating experience. Right, so here's the official Megan UnASSeptable of the day.
Excuse me, Megan, that behaviour's unacceptable. I don't like it.
Measuring shit. I've lowered my chair for some reason because I feel like, I don't know. It felt like the right thing to do. Recipes. Right, we'll take it as read. We don't... Say I need to know how to make pancakes, right? Pancakes! No fucking pancakes, kid. Say I need to learn how to make pancakes. Insert Karate Kid mullet from Cabin Fever.
Pancakes! Pancakes!
No pancakes!
Another clip I've got to find. And then you go on the recipe and it's like, don't you love pancakes on an autumn evening, blah, 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 blah. Oh, when I first used to grow up in Pennsylvania, like, no one gives a fuck just how much flour, how much, like, sugar, no eggs, because you want a fluffy, no eggs, right? But here's the actual official Megan. When a recipe describes how much of a quantity you need of something in cups. What the fuck? Like, what do you mean cups? Like, we're not in communist Russia. We don't all have the same cups. Some cups are bigger than other cups. Some cups are tall and skinny. Some are short and fat. Like, that's not a fucking consistent unit. Suck my unit.
Suck my unit.
Like, but it isn't, is it? Like, half a cup. Yeah, but which cup? Have you seen my cups? Is it half of one of my cups? Is there a generic cup that we, like, stop that shit? Because in the amount of times to go, Alexa, how many fucking grams are in a cup? And then Alexa would be like, well, some people say that there's this many grams in a cup. Others say, that's my point. This is bollocks. Why? Right. Why? Let's find out. Why or when? Why? How? Who? What? Why do some people measure in cups? Dear Americans, why do you measure... This is on Reddit. Dear Americans, why do you measure both liquid and solid in cups? I find so many good recipes. Once I see measurements in cups rather than metric systems, I immediately lose interest. Re-fucking-tweet. Yes, I've tried tools to convert, but everyone seems to give different answers. Preach! Here, 1 cup is 201 grams. Here, 1 cup is 150 grams. Here, 1 cup is 236 grams. Now, which one is correct? If someone has a solution, then please let me know. Hello Till says cups are measured by volume, whereas grams are measured by weight. 1 cup is 250 ml. If you're seeing different weight/gram amounts because the same volume of different substances will have different weights, i.e. 1 cup of water is going to weigh much more than, say, 1 cup of feathers, even though they have the same volume. My advice to you is to use the correct fucking spelling of advice, is if you're using a by-volume recipe measure and grammar, my advice is if you are using a by-volume recipe measure by volume instead of converting to weight. Many people have been wonderful cooks about using a scale. It's a traditional way to cook. Yeah, but baking doesn't work like that. Like, cooking, fine, get fucking bougie with it. I just freestyle the fuck out of it, mate. I'm fire in the booth. But when it comes to baking, it whans, mate. It matters. I'm Australian. Have been all my life. I say in brackets, almost 40 years. Well, I started off as a Mongolian, and then, I thought, you know what? I like the little cool hats they wear. And I've always measured in cups for cooking. I can't really think of many, if any, times where the measurement hasn't been teaspoon, tablespoons, or caps. All 3 websites you link said a cup of water is 236 grams. Grams measure mass. Cups measure volume. Right, listen. There's a lot of downsides to communism. But can someone just get, like, Chairman Mao on the phone? Where does he stand on it? Because I'm willing to talk. Oh, another little Megan as well. We're being so informative on this show. I had to get foil. Cooking, right? To cook on. Now I've realised cooking foil is different to wrapping foil. The wrapping foil is loads cheaper. So I'm buying that. What's the difference? Let's find out. Come on, kids. For fuck's sake. Right, I've no intention to go back to teaching anyway. But I don't know if I've spoken this on the pod before. This lad, I don't know if he had autism, but he was fucking hilarious. And my mentor at the time when I was training as a PE teacher, he was like, fucking just a blustery PE teacher, would like shout a lot. And he was like, come on, year sevens! Like, and then this lad getting changed was like, do you not think it's weird that like teachers always say things like, come on, year sevens, and come on, boys? And like, fucking, to this day, it always makes me laugh when I go to teach and be like, come on, boys! Like, it's so, like, obviously it's fucking childish, of course it is a child that pointed it out, but there is ambiguity in that word. And then, like, I'd always, whenever I supply teaching, I'd tell different, like, you know, people I could trust, because otherwise I'd never get another fucking job, obviously. And, like, it would just become a thing. Like, come on, Mrs. Goggins! Come on, Mrs. Goggins! It's just funny. This is the same kid as well. Like, who, when my blustery PE mentor went in and went, right, come on, year 7 boys! Everyone hurry up. It's 3 o'clock. It's Friday. Get changed. Get out. I'm not your teacher anymore. It's the weekend. And then he went, if you're not our teacher, does that not make you a weird man in a school changing room? I was like, oh my God, this kid could have been me. It could have been me. Yeah, so what is the difference? Come on, kids. What is the difference between wrapping foil and cooking foil? Because I think it's a fucking shakedown, mate. It's a conspiracy. The primary difference between wrapping foil and cooking foil lies in their thickness and durability. Wrapping foil often thinner, around 0.009 millimeters. How many is that in cups? It's primarily used for general storage and wrapping. While cooking foil, thicker, around 0.014 millimeters for standard, is designed for high heat applications. It can be used in the oven or on the grill. Someone on Mumsnet, which is, by the way, but men have some tin pot forums that we exist on. Mumsnet is the female equivalent, man. There are some nutters on here. I bought Tesco Value wrapping foil because it's the cheapest tin foil we're going to get on. Just looks at the instructions, says it's just for wrapping and not for roasting. Why on earth not? Am I going to ruin our date night oven chips? Right, firstly, you have the relationship everyone should strive for. I think it's to do with the high temp and salt content of food. I've been wrapping roast chicken and foil for years now. Take it off after about half an hour. It always tastes lovely. And no one I've fed has died, brackets, yet. I had no idea this was not advertised. Will watch with interest. Let's really keep an eye on this wrapping versus cooking foil situ. I think it's different grades of foil. Wrapping foil might be a compound foil. Still Googling. Thanks, Jane. I did do a bit of Googling, but couldn't find anything. Spiro, I think roasting foil is... Spiro? What the fuck does that mean? That's the other thing with Mumsnet. They've got so many, like, what is it, acronyms? My DD says this. My Habity-Boo says that. My fucking RSPECT receptor says this. Spiro. Acronym. Oh, I've put that at the bloody beginning. Spiro acronym. Is it an acronym where you have the, like, letters? The most common meaning of Spiro in Latin is to hope. But it is also systematic platform for enhanced retirement outcomes. I don't think that's what this lady meant. I'm guessing. I hope. I'm so confused by that. I think roasting foil is fine. It's just this spurious wrapping foil for wrapping food only, not for roasting, or worse that effect that I can't roast with. I suspect it's meant to buy 2 types of foil for no reason. Yeah, one to fucking cook with, one to wrap around your head. But you're right. You're absolutely right. It's to keep the fucking aliens away. And now Asda have their wrapping foil under plastic wrap heading on their shopping website. So yeah, it's just a fucking con basically. 3 types of foil, cooking, wrapping, conspiracy. Fucking capitalism, man. Bring the measuring cups, bring the communism. I've already got the fucking moustache. I'm ahead of the curve, baby. Oh, I had to talk about this, though. You seen Sydney Sweeney started selling soap with her bathwater in it? Like, come on, man. Come on, Sydney Sweeney. Bath, water, soap. Do you know what's crazy? Right, Sydney Sweeney... she's fucking beautiful, isn't she? Like, that's just fact. And I know that's a dangerous world I'm now in because you can't find people attractive, but she is stunning, isn't she? And do you know what I love about Sydney Sweeney? 2 things. No, what I love about Sydney Sweeney is, like, she knows the gig. She knows the game. Like, is this actually a thing? I'm trying to get, like... the story of it. She knows the game. She knows what she's about. And she embraces it. And that's fucking refreshing because, like, in this world now where, you know, and quite rightly so in many aspects of it, I'll be fucking careful. But the point is why do I? Like, common sense, man. Like, people are attractive, and sometimes being attractive gets you ahead in certain games, in certain worlds. Like, watching my podcast is doing so well, baby. Like, but she knows the game, so she plays on it, and fair fucking play to her. It's crazy that, like, she is so beautiful. Like, you're allowed to objectify her. Like, that's how beautiful she is. Where it's like, you could just go, oh, she's so fucking hot. And, like, businesses who are so kind of, like, progressive now and, like, you know, woke and who are just going, yeah, we'll sell your fucking bathwater. Like, you're that gorgeous. Everyone goes, hey, you can't do... Oh, my God, she's stunning. Yeah, fair enough. Like, so Sydney, who starred in the White Lotus series... good series, by the way. Partnered with natural body care brand Dr. Squatch to produce Sydney's Bathwater Bliss, priced around $8 per bar. A promotion campaign is giving away 100 as competition prizes. One keen customer on Instagram. Made with actual bathwater, lol. That's awesome. Let's go, Sydney Sweeney. Not all fans have been impressed, though, saying, Sydney, honey, I love you, but I don't know about this one. Another wrote, geez, this is literally sad for humanity. I mean, that's not great. If you're buying it, you know, some conversations need to be had. Grab a chair, have a sit down with yourself. Mine's not in shot, is it?
Hypocrite warning.
No, like, the whole selling bathwater thing, there have been women that, like, sell their fart in a jar and shit. And, like, their bathwater in jars and they sell it. And I say, you get that bread, man, like, for sure. Like, genuinely. And I hope this is taken the right way. I couldn't give a fuck if it is or isn't. I know what I mean. I think things like OnlyFans, there's a morality issue there for sure. But actually, I think it might be one of the most positive moves for feminism that you could actually ever have sort of thought into inception. That has given predominantly women, I know men are on the platform as well, but it's given predominantly women a vehicle in which, a conduit to total autonomy over the objectification of their body. It's like, if you're going to pervert me, you better be fucking paying me to do so. Like, it's allowed them to take that stupid caveman ideal that men have of, like, oh, look at the boobs on that, and monetize it, pay off mortgages, get the nice cars, live the life they want to live. Now, you've got to kind of come to terms with the sort of the moral ambiguity of it and the long-term ramifications for future prospects when it comes to relationships, children, of course, right? And I feel like maybe there's got to be... I don't know how safe, unsafe the world is, how fair or unfair the payment structure is. Don't have one. Like, obviously, I don't have an account. But, like, it's taking what's always going to be there and fucking taking ownership of it. It's out of your hands now. It's behind this fucking paywall. Like, you want to see this shit? You want to objectify this shit? Well, then I better be fucking better off for it. Otherwise, you're not fucking doing it, mate. So, like, society has gone, stop fucking doing that shit. Don't wolf whistle women, make them feel uncomfortable when they're walking down streets. Good, rightly so. Like, but it's still there. But now they're in charge. Like, so if you want to do it, you have to go into their private domain and do it there. Like, it's a weird landscape we're in, man. Like, it is a weird landscape. I do find it quite odd when you see videos of girls who are, like, obviously, like, stunning, beautiful, who then wear, like, you know, and wear what you like, look how you like, but then they upload a video where they walk past some guys and they're looking at them like, wow. Guys are gonna fucking look, man, and you know they're gonna look. That's why the camera's set up. That's why you're looking like you're looking right now. You can't then go, look at these fucking creeps. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, men. Like, do you know what I mean? It's bizarre. It's a weird world where there's been such a prominence with things like OnlyFans that has coexisted with a new sensibility and a new expectation on decorum and perception of women. It is bizarre. There's a conflict there. There's a juxtaposition, much like in the past, talk about how gender identity has become this very nuanced and complex situation at the same time that gender reveal parties have become so commonplace. It is bizarre. There are paradoxes all over the place. But yes, I don't know if this is quite the end of days, but if you could buy now Sydney Sweeney's bathwater soap, maybe, I don't know, I've not seen the Nostradamus, but if they had the foresight to see that, I'm sure the fucking Mayans have this somewhere in a calendar. Sydney Sweeney will come along, and all of a sudden the world will never be the same again for capitalism. Again, bring on the cups. Double D cups. It was there, it was easy. She might be an E. Let's not speculate as to her bra size. I already fucking know it. Come on. Right, let's do Spotted. Let's do Spotted real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Right, this isn't my fault again. My mum messaged me. She doesn't watch this, obviously. She'll have to wait. I'm working. I'm busy. I'm being focused.
Shut your pie hole. We're working here.
Right, so we're going to do Spotted first. Spotted is when I go onto the local community page and see kind of just see Wagwan, basically. Here we go. Is anyone interested in ghosts / hauntings or coming out on paranormal... coming out on paranormal investigations. Oh, yeah. Coming out on paranormal investigations. Is anyone interested in ghosts / hauntings or coming out on paranormal investigations? I'm not going to go into that. Next episode, we're going to look into this. Because, should I go on one? Be good podcast material, wouldn't it? Let's just put a pin in that. Okay. By the way, putting a pin in things. When my wife's watching something I've sent her or whatever, I do this. And that means I've got something to say about it. Stop me interrupting. Oh, life hack, by the way. ADHD life hack. My wife put me on this. It's great. If you need to go into a room to do something, like, I don't know, get your fucking charger. And, you go down and you get distracted by something else. You go check the fucking doors locked a million times to get your charger. Then you go, oh, fucking hell, my charger, go downstairs. But then you realise you took your toothbrush down there with you and then you've left that on there. Point at your face, like this. If you need to go do something, I need to get my phone charger. When you go to your room, point at your face the whole time. Don't put your hand down, point at your face. Because then you walk in the room and you go, what the fuck? Phone charger. It's changed the fucking game, people. But anyway, Facebook memories. For those who don't know, I go into my memories fucking raw. And then I judge myself based on my posts. And yeah, every time I forget how to do it. Right, there it is. 4 years ago today, just paid £4.20 for a Sprite in View, Bedford. Pirate away, people. Retweet, Megan. That's how they make their money, through fucking popcorn. You can take your own food in, by the way. Like Myth, they're going to search your bag, but they used to. I think they used to, but you can take in your own food. Don't take the piss, though. Don't take hot food in. It's disgusting. But yeah, when you kind of get a bit caught short, I'll get a drink in there. £4.20 for regular Sprite. Taking the fucking piss, mate. 6 years ago. So these people are watching a film on the TV. So these people... Oh, fucking hell. Action. Marker. Because it's one hand? Probably not. So these people are watching a film on the TV show I'm watching, and a guy left the room on it. So I paused the telly so we wouldn't miss any of the film they were watching on the TV show. Staying up for the boxing has obviously taken its toll. Head's gone. I remember that. Don't know what the show was, but yeah, they're watching something on the show. Then one got up and I paused it to wait for them to come back to watch the show in the show we were watching. Showception. 7 years ago today, a photo of me and my mate Reese with the caption, "Did you throw that?" I don't know what happened. Someone turned around with like wonderment, like pie-eyed wonderment. Went, "Did you throw that?" I think someone had like launched the ball. It weren't us. And then obviously from that point on, we just kept saying that until the end of times. Not much going on there. 8 years ago, just started poking again. Remember on Facebook, you'd poke people? There was a bit of a resurgence on that. I was DJing a disco night, an 80s disco night. I've got an Oscar Wilde quotes book. My God, you're deep. Yeah, 8 years ago today, I'm going to be poking people on here today like it's 2007, 99. So again, that was actually me that started. I'm like, yeah, this whole thing. People started poking people again. No, I started doing it because I'm a fucking dick. My brother messaged me saying, I've just seen Werther's Originals described as nonce nuggets. 10 years ago, nearly 24 years old, and I've been struggling to get into a new loaf of bread for a good 13 minutes. Yeah, those fucking little sticky bits, man. There's got to be another way. It's 2025, people. 10 years ago, that was a close one, but I'm not done yet. Fuck knows. 10 years ago today, at risk of sounding like a 15-year-old girl on MySpace, someone sent me a message. I'm so fucking bored. I just counted my cutlery. 12 spoons, brackets, 5 tea. 5 knives, brackets, 2 steak. 11 forks, brackets, which is too many of anything, in case you were wondering. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. 16 years ago today. So this is what having educational commitments feels like. I think I'll pass in future. Yeah, probably. I've not learned a thing since, and no, that's a lie. I've learned shit. See, wrapping foil, tin foil. We've been all over it. I'm pretty sure that is about it. Is it? Oh my god, I also saw in my notes when I did about the on and in, the cream egg myth. I need to find the date that is the furthest away from Easter to get hold of a cream egg, because I'm not having it. No, I'm not having it.
No, I'm not having this. I'm not having this. No.
You can get a cream egg whenever you want. The whole, like, here today, goon tomorrow, get fucked. By the way, the word goon means something entirely different now on the internet. Don't Google it. Yeah, nothing really that important, to be honest. We'll just leave it there. That's going to get pretty pulled up for copyright because of how bloody talented I am. Yeah, we're all done, baby. We're about the 47, 48 minute mark, so you'll see how much got cut, left in, edited, etc. Like, share, subscribe, tell your mates. I feel like this has been a bit more focused. I've got about an hour till I need to go pick my daughter up. So, yeah, I've got to do some radio, haven't I? Oh, it never ends, people. But yeah, cool. Cheers for listening. Usual shit. I feel like there's something really important I had to tell you. I'm talking important. But no, there never is there? Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Cool. Usual shit. Shut up then. I'm off to have a bath. I got this new soap the other day.